I need to take you up to far north Queensland, Cairns. Now, we're told Cyclone Jasper is making landfall as we speak. Sky News weather meteorologist Bradlyn Oakes is in Cairns as this happens. How bad's it got so far?
Well, we have seen very hazardous conditions already. Many areas of Cairns have seen over 50 millimetres fall since 9 a.m. this morning. We're expecting a huge amount of heavy rainfall heading through the coming hours. Other areas of far north Queensland have reported totals over 100, 150 millimetres so far. You can see the wind and rain that is occurring all around me. Currently, conditions are deteriorating very, very quickly. Now, Tropical Cyclone Jasper is currently at a Category 2, and it is making landfall as we speak. Now, this is going to bring damaging to destructive winds. We are watching for gusts to pick up to 100, 120, 140 kilometres per hour throughout far north Queensland. We're also watching for those totals in terms of precipitation to just continue to increase. Localized areas could see 200 to 300 millimetres falling in a 6-hour period. So this could lead to life-threatening flash flooding. We've seen storm surges in more coastal areas, high waves and swells. Now, 15,000 people in far north Queensland are without power currently, and crews cannot repair that. Because of the emergency situation, many communities and cities, including Cairns, are currently under an emergency alert. We got that notice earlier this afternoon to seek shelter in the strongest part of your building, whether that's a hotel or your house or wherever you happen to be. So very dangerous conditions. Police are out on the road making sure that people are seeking shelter and staying safe. And emergency services have over 100 people out throughout far north Queensland that are stationed at various different areas to assist when necessary, especially over the next few hours as we do watch Jasper make landfall. That's when we're going to see some of the most hazardous conditions before it diminishes, but we will see the remnants of this continuing through tomorrow and into Friday.
Bradlyn, I know communication's a little bit difficult, but there was some uncertainty about where exactly Jasper would make landfall. Now, you've got a huge area from Cooktown in the far north all the way down to Port Douglas and even down to Cairns and beyond to Townsville. Do we know yet where exactly it might make land or where it has made land at the moment?
Well, currently it is making landfall and starting to make landfall around Wujal. So that's really where we're seeing the center and where the eye is likely to pass over. And it has been one of those changing systems hour by hour over the last couple of days. We've been tracking it really on a every 10-minute basis, making sure that we were seeing what the latest conditions were and what the latest modeling was. But there were so many variables as it tracked through, including intensity and track that we were watching. And we saw it at a Category 1 earlier today, but it's making landfall as a Category 2 as expected.
What sort of wind speeds are we talking about right now?
Well, in Cairns today, we have seen the peak wind gusts at about 82 kilometres per hour. Currently, we're seeing gusts at about 65 to 70 kilometres per hour, but other areas are seeing gusts over 100 or 120 kilometres per hour. And we're watching for destructive winds, especially on the south side of the system over the next few hours. And those could be gusts to 120 or 130 or 140 kilometres per hour. In Cairns, we've seen trees already down, same with Port Douglas. Fences have been brought down. There is damage to property, so it's already an intense system and it's just really starting to make landfall.
Let's hope everyone stays safe. Bradlyn, thanks for the update. You keep safe yourself.